wish I didn't drop my guard. I would've never felt this hard. Hope you know you left these scars all over my heart. Everything feels so unknown now that I'm letting you go. You were my Gemini, you were my reason why. Now you're my kryptonite. Now I'm terrified, terrified, terrified. I wish I didn't drop.
We're so good in having fun, dancing while chasing the sun. We don't wait for perfect plans. We just live it 'cause we can. Laughing through the highs and lows, we save the world with our souls. Heels can't stop us from dancing. Young or old, you're amazing. Fun is in every mess. Shout it out, we're the best. We turn sidewalks into stage. Sing out loud, forget the age. We make jokes, tonight is gone. Life's a party, come along. City lights or barefoot sand. We rule the world with one hand. Heels can't stop us from dancing. Young or old, you're amazing. Fun is in every mess. Shout it out, we're the best. Clouds can't keep us from shining.
I fell apart 1,000 times. I'm tired of thinking it's raining, but something in your eyes is shining on me. You say it's time to let go. I say, where you going with my heart? I'm so afraid of getting lost. Tell me where you going with my heart. I say, where you going? Where you going? Where you going with my heart?
I fell in love 1,000 times. Could have been dreaming. It always felt so real till I woke up and things I want to trust. I said, where you going with my heart? I still believe in us. Tell me where you going with my heart? I said, where you going? I said, where you going? Where you going with my heart? I said, where you going? I said, where you going? Where you going with my heart? I said, where you going? You insist to be my friend, though I'm so busy. And whenever I need your help, I count to 5, 3, 4, 5. I see your face. You're the only fox in town who knows how to laugh and love. And I think that you're so special. It's not obvious that you're around. So if you think that I forgot it's your birthday, let me fix your mind. No, I can bring you the moon, but I can sing a song of love. And if you'll ever feel lonely, don't worry, I'll be on your side. 'Cause you're my best friend forever. I wish you all my best regards.
Don't you wanna get away? Don't you wish that you could play all day, just like you're footloose and fancy free, and you could dream wide awake, wide awake. Don't you wanna take a drive? Don't you wish that you could feel alive? Let the wind blow through your auburn hair. What a pair we would make. What a pair we would make. Whether we fly, we drive, we walk or we cruise, we could find something new. Life's a joyride with you. Don't you wanna take a break?
You know that I do.
Spin the globe and then just pick a place, 'cause you deserve a little R&R. No place too far to escape. Not a place to escape. Whether we fly, we drive, we walk or we cruise, we could find something new. Life's a joyride with you. Whether we fly, drive, we walk or we cruise. We could find something new. Life's a joy ride with you. Don't you overthink, it will be fine. The time for reason passed on by. Let's chase the satellites to somewhere with magic, music and dancing. Don't you overthink it, feel your heart beating. The cities miles apart, we'll find them all at once in starlight and laughter. That's what we're after. Let's begin again, and we'll throw caution to the wind. We'll wine and dine our way to find our way, where every sunrise reflected the perfect view. You know it's true. There's so much more to explore. I think love is a joy ride with you.
I try so hard to grow like a flower out of concrete, and I try so hard for you to know that I go for you, my love. You don't believe me when I tell you that I love you. It's hard for you to understand that you could be loved. I do. Come back home and put down your bags. It's been a long time coming, and I see you need to rest. Come back home and put down your bags. It's been a long time coming. I made my bed for you to rest. Disassociating has become a daily habit. You don't know where you are or where you're standing. Hold on a little longer. I'm on my way. Come back home and put down your bags. It's been a long time coming, and I see you need to rest. Come back home and put down your bags. It's been a long time coming. I made my bed for you to rest. When you reach the point of no return, when you feel like you've had enough, there's an angel who sings, and a voice that is leading you home. Let the rays of light shine down on you. Let the sun wash away your tears when you're lost and alone, and the whole world is turning in dark and light. Diamonds sparkle, but I don't feel a thing. Demons in me are frightening, and the road up ahead has been paved with our future mistake. The time is right, no shortcut and no easy ride. Your eyes are open wide enough to see the dark and light. Sha la 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 la, sha la 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 la, sha la 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 la.
You save me from myself. You're there when I need help. It's okay, it's alright. We don't have to decide right now. 'Cause I know this is home. With you I'm home. Yeah, I know this is home. With you I'm home. You are my home. I found safety in the storm. In your
The afterglow of this daily war. I need so much more than just holy water. The wind is roaring my heavy song. It's been way too long since I almost caught her. Baby, let me lay here a while until the day moves over. I'm hanging on, yes, I'm staying home. I need so much ground just to keep from floating. My love is roaring that heavy song. It's been way too long since I almost caught her. Baby, let me lay here a while until my heart goes sober. Baby, let me lay here a while until my heart goes sober.
I want you. I want you. Only you. I want you. All the fellas saying it won't work, waiting for the the shoe to drop. You're too perfect, I'm gonna get hurt. But I think they're perfectly wrong. She likes my music and I like her love. I'm still playing poker Monday nights. Ain't no stressing over where I'm at. She's a once in a lifetime kind of find. All I've ever wanted is the best of both worlds. Living life and having fun and loving you, girl. I wanna have my cake and eat it too. I wanna feel that heat and still stay cool. I wanna live my life too good to be true. What I'm trying to say is, I want you. I want you. Only you. I want you. Keep concessions to the popcorn stand. Ain't giving up the life I've got. I'm still betting big on my own hand. But with you, we're both taking the
We'll go to the park, laugh away the blues. People will stare, asking have they lost their minds. And when it gets dark, we'll play our favorite tune, heart and soul. Dance under the moon. When my dreams get so hazy and skies become gray, you'll be the one to guide me home. For miles and miles, been sailing through the sea to find you here, standing next to me. So, my love, be my everything. Heart of gold, stay here for a while. When your life gets so crazy, you lose your way. I'll be the one
Through the fields of our paths, feelings part our ways, keeping us close but estranged now. Dreams holding us closer, meadows of our youth, 107 days, but recalling it backwards. Our dreams holding us closer. Ooh, we can see so clear. Ooh, we can see so clear.
For all the history of the human race, we've been trying to figure out communication. From beating on a drum to painting up in a cave. Then the language came and we got these letters. Centuries tried to use them better, but now it's easy to overcomplicate. 26 letters in the alphabet, but when I look at you, I place my bet there. I can tell you all I need with just these three. Yeah, I want to be with you, for all my life. Yeah, I want to be with you, till the day I die. Let me take a minute just to make it clear. There's a beautiful complexity in you, my dear. And every single layer that I see makes me want you more.
Didn't think it'd go this fast. Goodbye to this house we thought would always last. And this is where Dad's garden grows. Summer haze, my reading place, and late night tiptoes. And I know the memories are with me, even when you move to a town that is new. Guess I tend to hold on too strong, but you're always home. You're always home to me. Up those gray steel wooden stairs, me and Jess would pretend of time traveling, company around the table, seat by the windows where I learned piano. And I'm scared things change too quickly. The time tales from mom sing loud in my heart. And I know I'm not alone. You're always home. You're always home to me. So we'll make room for something new. Though I'm not little anymore, I'll always need you. And I know the memories are with me, even when I've grown to a place of my own. Please remember.
Stuck in the summer air, getting lost in the day, feels like an escape. Whisper me sweet nothings, all the words that you say keeps me wanting to stay. The sun that feels so cold when you're not next to me. Summer moves too slow and we're spending it alone. I don't know. You're one I need.
I fall in love over and over when you're looking at me. Think about all the work we've done and all that will be. Through all of the hard and the good times, it's you and me. Time moves slowly when I'm with you. Nothing better than this. We could be forever. Just never give up. Never give up on this one life together. 'Cause you are my love.
These days the night shift cutie at the truck stop knows my name. Through the candle in the midnight oil lit up the honky-tonk highway. I see the sun come up, cause I ain't been to bed. Gonna have my name cut into a stone when I lay my head. No rest for the wicked, at least for a few hundred miles. I'm running wild. Ride the lightning, run on empty in the ring of fire. Rolling like the Mississippi, oh mama tried. But I got bad down to my bones. Don't know where I'm gonna go, oh sweet child. I'm running wild. I'm running wild. Always been a runner, never been one for settling down. Spent my life in the backwoods looking for ways out of a one-horse town. I found a six-string ticket and jumped that westbound train. Now I only slow down long enough to stand up on that stage. Cloud nine is a cloud of dust for the next 1,000 miles. I'm running wild.
Around the Well, Daddy cut the hickory and he's making it smoke. The front porch speakers all take another toke. We all start singing that way up high to pass around the bottle of your mama's muscadine. Can't you smell what old Dad's cooking? No, she put her whole foot in it. Man, I've been away from home too long. Come on, boys. Heel toe, do-si do, swing your partner, here we go. Kicking up his dust off the kitchen floor. Circle left promenade, lightning in the lemonade. I don't care how fast they play. Man, I've been away from home too long. Pass another bottle of your
I can see the red light flashing, I can see the warning sign, but the times they aren't changing around here. Building walls and closing bridges, saying all they want is me. Sure, I'm young, but I can read through the lines. We don't need your sympathy, just a little empathy. I might go a little crazy, but why can't you see? We're standing here and watching as it falls. When growing up, we used to have it all. We can't waste another day looking at the other way. We're standing here and watching as it falls. I'm tired of apologizing every time I care too much. I've been taught to keep my mouth shut, don't make a scene.
You slow jazz in the morning, like the heat of July when you hold me. Your love moves like magic, alchemy. Never felt this before. No one else in the world can make me feel the same. Your voice, your hands, the rush, it's always pulling me in. Think I was made to love you, love you, love you. Think I was made to love you, love you, love you. Let's take our time and burn it slow. We can watch the sunrise in Tokyo. Ocean blue, skyline view. Could be anywhere with you. No one else in the world can make me feel the same. Your voice, your hands, the rush, it's always pulling me in. Think I was made to love you, love you, love you. Think I was made to love you, love you, love you. Think I was made, yeah.
light in the dark, embers burning from dusk till dawn. I'll be by your side, like diamonds at noon. 'Cause all I ever want is you. Call your name, fill this space. Evergreen is a color that never fades away. So why don't you stay? 'Cause all I ever want is you. 'Cause all I ever want is you. There's times you stay, times when you like to move. Time for a change, times when I get confused. But all I ever want is you. Times you speak, times when you like to move. Time for a change, times when I get confused. But all I ever want is you. But all I ever want. Your eyes all night under the covers. Your place, my place, it doesn't matter. No one has to know. We'll keep it on the low. Round and round we go. Fall
for you. Feeling your skin, the night's getting colder. Falling, holding, it's getting better. No one has to know. We'll keep it on the low. Round and round we go. Falling for you.
Darling, I know it's hard to let go. Soon I will hold you again. Longer days when I'm away, but we'll both pretend to be bold. Darling, I've never
Flowers you brought, my stomach in knots. You never seem to be scared. My heart's on pause whenever you're by. One day we'll go anywhere.
It's been a long time, but I remember it well. Just like the photo we keep on the shelf. Oh, we were young. Oh, we were young. Now 10 years have passed and we're still locked in time. I don't take for granted the years that go by. Started with a gaze, here we remain. All of the moments collected in time, perfectly bound like your hand fits in mine. Lucky to find what we're both looking for in this life. My heart is aching, but somehow in all the right places. You make me feel like enough. I'm ever yours, I'm ever yours. My heart is racing, these tears of happiness shaking. 'Cause I know that I found love. I'm ever yours, I'm ever yours.
Always believed that after the miles we find ourselves here at the end of the aisle. Looking at me, you're looking at me.
make it. 'Cause I know that I found love. I'm ever yours. I'm ever yours. I'm ever yours. I'm ever yours. Forevermore. I'm ever yours. I'm ever yours. We rise and we soar. Forevermore. Let's say the things that we both know. Gonna take these words and make them stone. I know a place on the edge of town. The whiskey and the wind are the only sound. Let's make like a tree, grow some roots, do all the things that old folks do. I need you and you need me. What else more could someone need? You've got a key and I've got a lock. Let's build a house upon a rock. Let's build a house upon a rock. Want someone to lie with, rely on to fly with. Wanna drive all night and head out west. Get lost in Montana, find the Santa Ana. If we're going nowhere, we're going nowhere fast. Hard times come and hard times pass. I'll be there when the sky turns black. I need you and you need me. What else more could someone need? You've got a key and I've got a lock. Let's build a house upon a rock. Let's build a house upon a rock. I need you and you need me. What else more could someone need? You got a key and I've got a lock. Let's build a house upon a rock. Let's build a house upon a rock.
Darling, I know it's hard to let go. Soon I will hold you again. Longer days when I'm away, but we'll both pretend to be bold. Darling, I've never been bold.
Flowers you brought, my star.
2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Running fast, nowhere else to go. I'll try. Find no way to be, run away to see their strife. I've tried, but all he said, she said, bullshit. That makes you wanna change my mind. Go back where I came from, 'cause you can't get out till all the walls come down. God cursed me with eyes and shows me what I can't be. Can't tell wrong from right. She'll always be there for me. I can't trust myself. I'm never gonna trust you. What's that feeling? It's tainting everything I say, everything I do.
Well, Mama picked the berries and she put it in the wine. Everybody gonna have a real good time. We all on the back porch getting real hot. Pass around the bottle of your mama's Muscadine. Can't you smell what old bear's cooking? Them collard greens are so good looking. Man, I've been away from home too long. Well, Daddy put the heat and he's making it slow. The front porch speakers all take another tone. We all start singing that way up high. Pass around the bottle of your mama's Muscadine. Can't you smell what old bear's cooking? No sugar, no food in it. Man, I've been away from home too long.
We're back now, it is all the same, just different. No arms watching us. Step inside, oh, we isolate a little from the world outside. It goes on, oh, it goes on. Ways that you get to me grow strong. It goes on, oh, it goes on. Ways that you're new to me grow strong. Some days we can stop the dark from rising. Guess we're working hard. We stay here looking for the right signs, looking for the lives we're changing now. It goes on, oh, it goes on. Ways that you get to me grow strong.
I awake in the morning with a light upon my skin. Coffee cup
If I'm begin, don't go. Stay a while, but slow it all the way back down. Time is still and there's nowhere to be. Birds are talking outside, giving space for the words we always.
I knew you'd fit me like a glove the day I fell in love with the way you said my name. I know it sounds crazy, baby, try to understand me, please do. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I knew you'd fit me like a glove the day I fell in love with the pictures in my head. I know it sounds crazy, maybe one day I could share them with you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And I really don't mind waiting as long as it takes you. I've been waiting for so long, so what's another week or two? Cause every time I see you, life goes bright. Ooh, ooh. The moon, the stars, the fireflies, daylight. It seems as if the world stopped spinning round and round. Oh, since I found you. Cause every time I see you, life goes bright, like daytime in the middle of the night. It seems as if my mind stopped wandering round and round. Oh, since I found you. I knew you'd fit me like a glove the day I fell in love with a dream of me and you. I know it sounds crazy, maybe one day I could share it with you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And I really don't mind waiting as long as it takes you. I've been sleeping for so long, so what's another dream or two? Cause every time I see you, life goes bright. The moon, the stars, the fireflies, daylight. It seems as if the world stopped spinning round and round. Oh, since I found you. Cause every time I see you, life goes bright, like daytime in the middle of the night. It seems as if my mind stopped wandering round and round. Oh, since I found you.
Don't try to tell me I'm not alone when I'm lonely. You don't know that much about me, it seems. Don't try to fix me. I'm not a heart that is missing a certain part. Are you listening to me? Just sing me a song like nothing is wrong, and you will make it okay. Just sing in the dark while I fall apart. Nightingale, nightingale. Don't say I'm pretty when I cry. No, I'm not really the type to let my guard down. I hurt everybody that gets close, but I'm hoping that I won't with you this time around. Just sing me a song like
chasing down the sun, but suddenly I can see everything evergreen. I won't pretend I ever found my way. I've made my healthy share of fair mistakes, still learning to give and the take. But I'm seeing everything through brand new eyes, taking in the world through different light. Thought I wasted all my life, but I think I changed my mind. Yeah, I think I changed my mind. I was done growing up, had enough of chasing down the sun, but suddenly I can see everything evergreen. I won't profess I've got it figured out. I know I'm only getting started now, still learning the ups and the downs. But
Maybe I just wanted something that always felt wrong. When we met you said it's karma, and now it's your turn. Now baby, grab my hand and take me places that I've never seen before. But then you turned away and left me out in the cold. Minute by the minute I'm gone. My heart is breaking down on me, I have to let go. I just felt I couldn't go on. Baby, I just want someone that I can lean on. And baby, I love you, and I want you. Don't you say that it's too late for us. And I love you, and I want you to believe that you have my heart. And baby, I love you, and I want you. Don't you say that it's too late for us. And I love you, and I want you.
first said it was over, yeah, it all went black. Didn't get any closure, like a heart attack. But then you came back with flowers, explaining for hours how you intend on winning me back. How could I have known you were still half detached? And I hoped things would change, but I know where you were last night. Yeah, I know what you did last night. I can smell her all over your t-shirt. Pull the knife straight out of my back. Next time do a better job to cover up your tracks. I can smell her all over your t-shirt. I bet you didn't think I'd be strong enough to leave you. I'm all for second chances, but I'm not that dumb. You love to take advantage, and it always stung. But I'm not afraid to say that I'm pulling away, 'cause I'm done biting my tongue. You wanna try and have it all, then brace for the fall. I hoped things would change, but I know where you
I feel like the real MVP. I feel like I should give a speech. I feel like I deserve a ring. I feel like the highlight, if you know what I mean. I can wear my pride on my sleeve. I can do things you only dream. I feel like the greatest thing. I'm sorry if this comes off cocky. I'm just feeling myself. I'm just feeling myself. Don't know if you could tell, yeah, but I'm just feeling myself. Yeah. Whoa, whoa. I feel like I married a queen. I straight up feel like royalty. I should be covered in
It's the coldest hand that run down this land where the ocean lands. It's the tallest sound, the damn smallest crowd, but their hearts break loud. Far from ever feeling lost with me, I'll push you back towards land and sea. They're going down for love, and love is free. Stick with me and I will guarantee you're never lost among the crowd with me. Never lost among the crowd with me. Everywhere you go I'll be. Anywhere you go I'll see. You're never lost among the crowd with me. It's the furthest sun, the gone done for love. It's a pulse and shove. It's the sharpest cry. The here goes but why, where the desperate lie. Far from ever feeling lost with me, I'll push you back towards the land and sea. They're going down for love, and love is free. Stick with me and I will guarantee you're never lost among the crowd with me.
Swear your love is ecstasy. Get high when you're next to me. I'm in the clouds. Your touch is my remedy. Lose all of my sanity. I love the sound when you tell me I'm the only one. Way you got me feeling makes me come undone. Baby, you make it look easy. At the top, but you come meet me. Rise and shining like the sun. You're the coffee in my cup. Couldn't never get enough of your love, taking me up. Oh, don't you hesitate. Need you every day. Get lost in you, you're my hideaway. Keeping me awake. Know you love the taste. I could do forever in your arms. I swear I'm losing all my senses. You fit like the sky fit into heaven. Want you every way, need you every day. Baby, don't you hesitate, hesitate. Tie-dye like a shooting star. Boy, you're like a work of art. Say that you're mine. You know you got all my heart. Follow you wherever you are. I'm by your side. Rise and shining like the sun. You're the coffee in my cup.
Spent days and nights right here thinking about the meaning of life and love and why my heart is beating. In the moments where I find my point of view are the moments where I think of you. Sitting by the window, I see you at the stairs. Can I meet you in the lobby? Do I even dare? I waste all of my time, so what's another day? Will we even remember this? Is it too late? 'Cause I'm not ready to make your move. My heart's unsteady every time I think of you.
if my life is like a garden, I've been pulling weeds for years, some more stubborn and interwoven, but I'm finally seeing something a little more clear. Sometimes I feel like a failure, 'cause I planted all these seeds, but like a wash pot never boils. I wait but don't see any green. But then suddenly seasons change, the world keeps turning. Isn't that the joy of living? Sometimes everything feels easy, lightest touch, a lucky streak, then like lightning on a clear day, I'm struck, feeling stuck on.
I'm scared to interrupt your late night stress. I must have hurt you 'cause your hair's tied up. You walk around the place like I'm bad luck. What have we become? Your tone is different on our morning calls. I used to think we were above it all. I always answered when you needed me, but something happened and we haven't been right for weeks. We're on a losing streak. I guess I'll be losing sleep, trying to figure out where I went wrong. I know you're angry, but it's not my...
Promise me
Your skin floating on me like water, and I'ma let you do whatever, making my heartbeat stutter. Oh, your lips stained on me like red wine. Super Bowl go halftime, bad for you on my mind. Oh, up all night, yeah, you got me rocking. You're so high, yeah, you got me falling. Got me like, baby, I'm all in, all in. Oh, you got me. Oh, you really make me let go, driving me crazy. I'm so bad for you lately, bad for you lately. Got my hair wavy. You're making me crazy. I'm so bad for you lately, bad for you lately. Tension, cutting it with those eyes. Call me up just like guys. Say it, I won't think twice. You say honey, and all I wanna do is get messed up with you. Boy, you got me. Oh, you really make me let go, driving me crazy. I'm so bad for you lately, bad for you lately. Got my hair wavy. You're making me crazy. I'm so bad for you lately, bad for you lately. Boy, you really make me driving me crazy. I'm so bad for you lately, bad for you lately. Got my hair wavy. You're making me crazy. I'm so bad for you lately, bad for you lately. Up all night, yeah, you got me rocking. You're so high, yeah, you got me falling. Got me like, baby, I'm all in, all in. Oh, you got me. Oh, you really make me driving me crazy. I'm so bad for you lately, bad for you lately. Got my hair wavy.
It's been a long time since I danced all night, moving through the lights. It's been a long time. Wanna take you out, we can make it right. Don't wanna be alone anywhere. Need a new love, and I think that it's fair. I'm still looking for someone I can share all the things that's really goes inside me. Take me, baby. I just wanna see something new. Take me, baby. Girl, you know I'm going after you. Girl, you know I'm going after you. It's been a long time. If I come my way, can I make you stay? 'Cause all of my life, never been in love, but I'm dreaming of. Don't wanna be alone anywhere. Need a new love, and I think that it's fair. I'm still looking for someone I can share all the things that's really goes inside me. Take me, baby. I just wanna see something new. Take me, baby.
is home. But there's a feeling in my bones, like a part of me don't know what home is anymore. And all these lines keep me frozen in time, while the ones I love keep moving down the line. Sometimes I wanna be on my own, but I don't wanna die alone. If it weren't for your love, then I'd be gone by the morning. Ooh, hold on, honey. Someday's gonna be one day soon. They promised hope, but I've heard all that before. And all the blood I poured won't be your free ride back to shore. I've been thinking that we all want a taste of fame, but lately all I hope is that my kid's proud of his name. Sometimes I wanna be on my own, but I don't wanna die alone. If it weren't for your love, then I'd be gone by the morning. Hold on, honey. Someday's gonna be one day soon. Hold on, honey. Someday gonna be one day soon. Had a good thing going, then laid it all down. It's been 500 days since I've left town, and I don't remember why I drove away, knowing that I want you back someday. I'm tired of this single cab with a long bed, just a single man going nowhere.
table, 'cause I know that I'm running out of road. I wandered for miles all around. Dawn had left me sunset bound. The only time I was ever found was when I got lost in you. Thought I'd never change my ways. Been a nomad all my days. But you shook me to my core. Now there's nothing I want more than to see you in the morning, fall asleep by your side, spend my days adoring this life. I wandered for miles all around. Dawn had left me sunset bound. The only time I was ever found was when I got lost in you. I wandered for miles all around. Dawn had left me sunset bound. The only time I was ever found was when I got lost in you. Oh, I wandered for miles all around. Dawn had left me sunset bound. The only time I was ever found was when I got lost in you. See the light on, I'm finally home. Got a heart to call my